Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, here goes. Happy birthday to me. One of the things about spending birthday in quarantine is you have to sing to yourself.
Let's go.
What's up, everybody? Kier Gomes here, and welcome back. Today is special. Every day is special, of course, but today is extra special because today is my birthday. So really appreciate all the comments I got on my last two videos wishing me a happy birthday. You guys are the best. So far, so good. No complaints yet. But today is also special because I'm going to be satisfying a request that I got from my giveaway video that I posted last weekend. Basically, in that video, I just announced a giveaway that I'm currently doing, and I'll leave all that information down below as well as at the end of this video. But I also featured a deck of cards that I asked if you guys wanted to see me review, and judging by everything we got in the comments, it looks like you definitely wanted to see a review for the Rocket playing cards by Pure Imagination Projects. Before we get started, please do drop a like on this video and subscribe since it's my birthday. Alright, so these are the Rocket playing cards by Pure Imagination. A lot of you guys probably know this. I work at Pure Imagination. I'm a huge fan of all of the decks that we produce, specifically, of course, the Cherry Casino deck. And of course, this has to be one of, in my opinion, the best and most underrated decks of 2019. And for the purpose of this review, I am going to open a brand new deck so you can see exactly what it's like right out of the box. So let's get into it. Peel off the cellophane. Look how clean. Ooh. So as time goes on, you just get better at that kind of stuff. Here you go. The tuck box is done in glossy cardstock using only black ink. You can see the front of it has a rocket with a very vast kind of sky full of stars. Looks really good. It says the Rocket deck at the bottom. Rocket written in this kind of vintage retro cursive. Both sides of the deck say the Rocket deck. Ooh. The bottom has some ad copy about Pure Imagination Projects. The back is also that vast starry sky and has a embellished image of the moon rendered on it. I really like that. I like the space theme of this deck, but I also just love the kind of simple and minimalist aesthetic. I think it looks really good. Nothing on the inside or the tongue flaps, so let's take a look at the design. Oh, yes. All right, here is a look at your back design. Really pretty back design. I like it a lot. You can see from the back that it does have fairly thick borders. These are just a bit thicker than you would find them on like a bicycle deck. As well, you can see the aesthetic is completely black and white with that moon from the back design of the cards and some rockets shooting out of the edge. There's also some like nautical stars with some flares coming off of them, tons of stars and kind of light beams in the background. Now, I really love this design, not just because of the space theme, but the aesthetic of the deck really brings something vintage or retro to it with the thicker borders, the one colorway. I think it just looks really good. It's very clean, very sharp. Your Ace of Spades is the only custom card in this deck besides the Jokers, and I think it came out really good. This may be my favorite Ace of Spades from any of our decks at Pure Imagination. You can see it features an enlarged spade pip with a beautiful ballerina kind of dancing to make the stem of the pip. You can see some stars in the background of that spade. Above it says Tenere me propius, minima saltador. I don't know what that means, but I'll look it up and the translation will display right here. It's also got a custom index, which is very interesting because the rest of the cards in this deck are completely standard, but the index, the ace, the capital A in the corner is completely custom. So very interesting. I've seen that before with Pure Imagination decks. I really like that. You're gonna get two very cool, well done, hand-drawn Jokers. It says Joker in each corner. One Joker has an astronaut with a suit holding a microphone. Looks like he's ready to party. And the other one is a crocodile with sunglasses, also in a suit with a microphone, looking like he's ready to party. I love these Jokers. I absolutely love it. I've been trying to think of an effect I can do with these Jokers, whether it's like a color change to take the helmet off of the astronaut and he's a crocodile. I'm not really sure yet, but some pattern and an idea for an effect comes to mind when I see these Jokers. Nice. All right, now in terms of ad cards and gaff cards, you are gonna get 2 gaff cards. One of them is a blank-faced card. So you can use this for poker deals. If you wanna use this for a card game, you can use it for card eraser, blank fan. You can definitely do a lot of practical magic effects using this one card. And you must have known this was coming. The other gaff card is my personal favorite, and that is a double backer. I like double backers, I use double backers, and I do have a video on 3 ways you can use double backers. If you're interested, I'll link that at the end of this video. All right, now apart from the Ace of Spades and the Jokers and gaff cards, the rest of these cards are gonna be basically completely bicycle standard. And by basically, I mean the cards are 100% standard USPCC. I like having standard faces on a deck of cards, especially one that I want to perform with, and this is for sure a deck that I could go out and perform Magic with. And there's something I love about standard faces. I think it's mostly just that they're familiar. Everybody knows what they look like. The courts don't have any customization. It's just a very clean aesthetic that you can perform with, you can do cardistry with, and it's going to be universally recognized, which is super important. All right, now that's pretty much everything I can say about the way this deck looks, but let's switch angles and talk about how it feels. All right, so handling wise, this is everything you would expect from the United States Playing Card Company. These cards are printed on crushed premium paper stock, so they are fairly thin, but they also feel very, very good. And because it's on premium casino grade stock, they tend to last just a bit longer. Now, if I had to compare the feel of these to another deck that you might own, these feel strikingly similar to any of the Orbit decks, which is funny considering the space theme. But they also feel a lot like the recent Madison Schneider Remedies. And as well, you could compare these to any of the Elemental playing cards, or some of the colorways of the Cherry Casinos that were printed on crushed stock. So if you have the pink ones, or the blue ones, or the black ones, they feel very similar to that. This is what the cards look like in a fan, not bad. Because of the thickness of the borders, you don't get a lot of detail, but either way, the fans do come out looking really good. If you fan the cards for the indices, you're gonna get the same thing that you would get from a bicycle deck. Nobody would know the difference, and to me that's okay because it means that this could be a worker's deck that you could perform with. The cards spring very well. They're very, very soft and they feel good in the hands. They just kind of glide from hand to hand. Here's that new dribble sound. One more time. So good. Now these cards are traditionally cut, which means they fare best from bottom to top, as you can see. Here's what the cards look like under pressure. Not bad. Going the other way. Gorgeous. Now, in terms of card flourishes, this deck definitely works for things like cardistry. If you've seen the trailer for these, it was an all cardistry trailer. There was no magic. But card flourishes look absolutely brilliant with this deck. And I think a lot of that can be credited to these thicker borders. It gives a really good packet definition. You can see exactly how many packets you're cutting. But the other thing is it just really makes it pop. That black pops because of that white thick border. I really like that. Let's check the snappiness on these bad boys. Woo! These cards definitely feel super snappy. I really like the way that they kind of just punch. They punch right off of the hand. Listen to that. Woo! Yes. So in terms of magic, definitely a deck that you could use. It has standard faces. It looks really good, and it looks very standard and non-suspecting. It's my birthday. I'm picking up cards off the ground. So yeah, this deck checks all the boxes in terms of handling. It feels really good. It's on USPCC paper stock. It's crushed, which most cardists and magicians prefer just due to the superior handling. And there you go. Well guys, thank you so much for watching this birthday special episode and my review of the Rocket deck by Pure Imagination Projects. If you guys are interested in picking up some of these decks for yourself, I will leave the link to our website down below where you can go shop around, pick out your favorite decks. We have a great variety and a new website, which is completely user-friendly. And if I do say so myself, sexy. I'm also currently running a giveaway, so if you have not seen any of my videos from this past week, I will link them at the end of this video. Go check it out, enter to win. I'm doing a giveaway every single week this month, and maybe even more, who knows? It's also Cinco de Mayo, so happy Cinco de Mayo to all of you out there that are celebrating. I can't leave my house, so my birthday is gonna be comprised of drinking beer, hanging out with my wife, and playing with some cards, maybe watching some TV. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for spending some time with me on my birthday, guys. It does mean a hell of a lot, so I really appreciate it. And if you want to solidify the gesture, please don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe for more awesome content just like this. With all that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day. I know I will. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.